In unity, there is strength. In strength lies power. In power, there is control. Come, control your lives and live life the way you want to live. Ektha. It all begins with having a young tender bud that awaits relentlessly to blossom. But life shows her a different dimension. What is then required is that the family needs to accept the difference and understand the child. Make the child feel special, for she is, and not impose any of their fears and prejudice on her. Look at Prabhakar. He seems to be distressed and in solitude.
I have so many difficulties. Where I am going to tell? Can you tell me?
But that's not how it ought to be. The subtle disability always goes unnoticed in the world where obvious ones get overlooked. That's the struggle of Smita, traveling in a bus and balancing herself as though her whole life depends on it. However smart a girl is, she is not given her due, and to think of some stable future in the conservative style is an uphill task.
Having come a long way, still Vishnu has her own problems, though she is independent. When I take her out, especially, like people do ask me so many questions. Well, I thought I've crossed that stage. I'm just scared what will happen to her and what will happen to her future. If I find a person, I'll definitely get her married.
Ignorance and apathy, that seems to be a major hurdle.
Women who are depressed are feeling and come forward to marry a disabled man, but not one man will come forward to marry a disabled woman.
Having all the required qualification and competence doesn't seem to suffice the employer. She looks at the ills instead of the skills. And Siddharth fails yet another interview.
When I go for an interview, they sound very, casual and very nice. But still, at the end, it will be a disappointment. There is huge unemployment problem. But when it comes to the disability sector, the problem is even more severe. It's high time to get together and join hands and see what needs to be done in the future.
These issues pertaining to the lives of some of the individuals with neurological impairment certainly remains overshadowed. Marginalization by their very own disabled group has added to the pain. Time has now come to wake up and prove to the world that they can and they will. Ektha, a forum for people with cerebral palsy, autism, mental retardation and multiple disabilities.
For us at Vidyasagar, the formation of Ektha is a landmark event. We are all extremely proud because this is the day when our students, who we have nurtured from when they were very young, have grown up and taken over the movement. So both as a parent of a child with profound multiple disabilities and as a teacher, it's my proudest and happiest moment, and I want to wish Ektha the very best in the future, and I do hope they can take the movement from strength to strength, and I hope lots of people with neurological impairment join Ektha.
A canopy for all these segments to grow in peace and harmony, working towards integrity by holding discussions, arranging regional conferences, raising issues and finding solutions for some of their problems.
Sensitize people on the rights available for people with disabilities, bringing people with neurological impairments out from their houses and find out their own problems and build solutions and build action plans for the coming year.
Ektha thrives at constructive networking with all NGOs and other governmental agencies by striking the chord through negotiation with total convictions.
Ektha is basically concentrating on three major issues. One, education, two, employment, and three, legislation. In education, we are trying to sensitize the different educational modes to bring about a flexible curriculum. As far as employment is concerned, trying to set up employment projects across the country through the next 5 years. Legislation is another major area we are looking at, because PWD Act as it is at present does not serve the needs of people with neurological impairment. We are trying to get it amended through sensitizing and lobbying with the parliamentarian.
Being techno-savvy and keeping abreast with what's happening on the disability front worldwide is a sought-after feat at Ektha. Primarily aiming at sensitizing the public through publicity materials like pamphlets, handouts and audiovisuals. The focus remains on the need to integrate these special ones into the mainstream.
When I came in Ektha, it was the most prolific turnaround in my life. I got confidence, I got exposure around the world.
And involve them in all the activities, social, educational, cultural and organizational.
Children need us and we are there for them. It was a question of a couple of ramps and a few handles for the children to be able to get out of their chairs. We are the people who have been enriched by having these children with us.
Ektha, making the individual feel really special and belonged. And this is possible only when all hands unite. And when all come forward, life seems very beautiful. Giving each of the members a new perception of life, adding zeal and zest into all their lives. Indeed, one marvels at the undaunted spirit of these young brave hearts who desire to have a piece of that sky we all look up to.